just how big and how proud are you of that performance on Saturday at Honiton?
Yeah, it was superb. The boys, we went up there with one thing on our minds, and that was to get the win. 4 points, we would have taken that. To go up there and do a job on them and get 5 points out of it was superb. The atmosphere was good on the way up. The bus was full with supporters, committee members, and obviously the boys were in good spirits. And unfortunately, we took everything out onto the field and emptied the tank on them.
Yeah, it's just as I was just saying, it was a bit of deja vu when it got to 21-20, but the lads, as he got second wind, and they managed the game a bit differently this time.
Yeah, they wanted that. They like to play down that slope. We know that, into that clubhouse corner. They won the toss and chose to go up the hill. I was disappointed that we went in down because we were dominating the first half, apart from the penalty count, giving them territory. But then, we really knuckled down. We had a good chat at half time. Starved them of the game in the first 20 minutes, take a lead of 21-10. And they took their try well, to give them credit. They got a bit of territory, they held the ball well and got a score from it. But we were just really pleased. The last 10 minutes we managed the game really well.
And looking ahead to Bude, another titanic battle, hoping for a big crowd?
Yeah, hopefully. We're 4 clear at the moment, and it's another big game. We've put to bed Honiton now. We've done the double on them in the league, and we lost to Bude up there, so we have got revenge on our minds. And they're going to come down, and they are going to have something to deal with down here. I can tell you that for nothing. And
a little word on the youngsters coming through at the club at the moment. Young Charlie Levick, selected for Cornwall under-20s, just 17 years old. We saw what he could do with Hale. There's a few more coming through as well. What are your thoughts on the way the talent conveyor belt is now starting to get going again at the club?
It's really good. The strength and depth in the squad's good at the moment, and they're all a year young as well. Those Colts. It's a young Colts team. They're all under 17s. I think it's about 4 of them are under 18s, and they're all starting to push their way through now. They're training with the seniors. They're finding out what we're about and how we play, and it's going to bode them well. We're going to try and filter a few more in the last few games of the season this year, and hopefully pre-season then a few of these boys will kick on and start doing themselves a bit of justice.
Thank you very much for your time, mate. Here with Ethan this evening. Ethan, how are you feeling after your long injury?
I'm feeling better. Obviously, it's been a long recovery, and so it was good to get out and get 3 games in. Obviously, last week was the 3rd game back. Felt a lot fitter than the first 2. Feel fresh. Still a bit sore now, but I'm getting better every week.
Talk us through Saturday, being involved in such a big game and a big performance like that.
Do you know what? It was fantastic to have 2 teams battling it out at the top of the league. Obviously, Honiton are very good team, very structured. They do the good thing. They do the simple things very good. So it's quite hard to break down. And I felt like first half, both teams were, going at each other. But our penalty count and discipline has let us down a bit. I feel like we were the better skilled team. But going into half time at 10-7 with 12 penalties against 2 for them, it was difficult. The scrums, the set pieces, having Darren back in the team for that game, give us a real good platform. So we actually, instead of going back in the scrums 2 weeks ago against them, we were actually quite dominant in that area. And I think we should have got a little bit more out of that than what we actually did. We just, persistent, and the team was so great at kind of putting all their heart in. And Penryn have always been good at that, putting their heads on the line for the team, we come on top, which is great.